Greetings. Right, I have you propped up in some ivy. I didn't want to get serious with you today, but I probably cover up a lot of my stuff by not being serious. It's probably a mask of mine. But I want to talk about suicide. Oh, big convo. And I know a lot of people out there, suffer from these suicidal thoughts. And, me personally, I have suicide on both sides of my family. On my Indian side, my cousin committed suicide. I didn't know them. But I did know my auntie, my mum's sister, Sally, who is now a spirit guide of mine, who is helping me through. And from as far back as I can remember, I was self-harming at 6. And this is when Sally actually left. And, from such a young age, hating the skin that I was in, really, for me, the boy thing, the gender thing, I felt so untrue to myself and the world being a girl. It was just so unnatural to me. And so eventually, with self-harming and everything like that, and then finding heroin. Heroin was the best number of this hatred I had for these parts of my body. And as I continued, bloody train, as I continued down that route of self-discovery and then came off the heroin and stuff, what I realised was that these voices were still there. I was very lucky, and I'm very proud of myself that I didn't end up going down the route of psych medication. I didn't go down, I could have very easily gone to a GP, and instead of, wanting to come off heroin, they could have either put me away, or if I told them the real thoughts I've been having about my self-harming and suicide, they would have put me on psych medication. And what is psych medication but just numbing it out? I can do that very well myself, thank you. I don't need psych medication. And the psych medication is even worse because it feeds you, it feeds you with this thing of that there's something wrong with you. And there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just feeling, and I realise now that these thoughts that I'm getting of not wanting to be here, and to this day, and they're still so loud, but this time I'm not covering them up. I'm realising that it's, for a lot of us, it's our separation. It's, we are living on a planet where our sacred mother is perishing. And this kills me every morning when I wake up. When I see the plastic issue, I get triggered so much. And sometimes I think I would love to have a beautiful ceremony to say goodbye. Because all my life I've had this voice saying, PK, you don't belong here. You don't belong here. You do not belong here. So yeah, that's I had a bit of a day of it today, and I won't go into details, but that those thoughts came up again, and I had to kind of look at them. And are they for my own personal issues? And I don't think they are. They're for humanity. These tears, this a desperate want not to be here. I don't want to watch it anymore. I don't want to watch the destruction of ourselves, because essentially we are destroying ourselves. And this is why I've gone down the route of self-discovery, self-inquiry, self-preservation. I don't live a conventional life. If I had to live a conventional life, I would be 6 foot under right now. I don't have that thick skin to be able to do that, to ignore what is happening. So I come and I sit in nature and I hug trees and I get whispers, and it's okay. It's okay. Keep going inner. No matter what people say, you know what's true. When we go inside that realm, into nature, into Mother Earth, we realise actually, you know what? She has her own plan too. She's going through her extinctions and she's going through her own addiction patterns and old stuff that she is shedding. And right now, I think it's like she's shaking us off. It's like she's like a wet dog shaking off the unwanted humans. And I wish she'd just hurry up and leave the ones that are for her. But that's our job. We're going to have to face that and have a big awakening as we go down this, I say down, we go through this ascension up. But I wanted to share this because I know a lot of people still feel these thoughts, well, still having these thoughts. And it's okay to have these thoughts. It's okay to be sad. And this is a problem with our society. You know, we have depression or we have suicidal thoughts. People are like, oh, no, I can't hear this. Oh, no, let's take you to hospital. Let's put you on medication. Oh, yes, look at her. She's fine now. She's all numbed out. She's okay now. No! I don't want that. I don't want that for any of it. I have friends that have gone down that route and their soul is lost. I want to be able to speak about my thoughts with no judgment and no, oh my God, what am I going to do? What can we do about her? I just want to speak. I just want to talk about it. So I'm going to be bringing back some workshops, like some moon cycles workshops, and just sharing circles. Just sharing circles where I find that sharing circles are so powerful because each person that shares, you know, when we listen, we sometimes get our blind spots from our community of, oh my God, shit, I'm going through that too. And oh God, like, you know, and instead of, thinking, oh, well, no, I don't have that problem. We're actually looking for the similarities rather than the differences within each other. And these workshops will consist of lots of laughter, lots of maybe pain and crying. There will be music and there'll definitely be rhythm. And of course, there'll be lumpy. And I just, these are my ideas, these are my thoughts. I need to find space to do this. If anybody's got any ideas about spaces to start these circles off, welcome. I'm so welcome to your ideas too. Let's collaborate. God, man, let's just get the drums out and start drumming to our Mother Earth. This is what she wants, man. She wants us to stomp on her and sing and rejoice in her. But that's why it's interesting that from 6 years old, these same thoughts are here. They are louder, if anything. You know? So I'm not going to cover them up anymore. I'm going to talk about them. And I don't think I'll act on them because they're so familiar now. You know, I enjoy a lot of my life. I enjoy here. I enjoy the contrast. I enjoy feeling Mother Earth. I enjoy feeling that pain in my heart. I've learned to love that because on the other side is like beauty. It's light. It's laughter. Goodness me, I could talk for Britain or bloody India. And I wanted to thank everybody for your beautiful feedback. It's been epic and really heartfelt. And I bloody love you all. And don't forget, your body is your God. Namaste, everybody. And, maybe. Imana, imano, mana. Imana, imano, mana. Ha ha he, mana, imano, mana. He na he, mana, imano, mana. Hush, hush, everybody. Ciao for now.